Hey, what's going on, everybody? Um, I know it's weird not seeing my face, so I just figured I've been trying to experiment to see which you guys like more videos without the face cam or videos with the face cam. So I've been just trying that lately, and yeah, but let me know if you want more of Red Dead Redemption 2. If not, um, that's okay. Just put it down in the comments down below what you want for me to continue Red Dead Redemption 2 or not. Um, the rest of it for Red Dead Redemption 2, I'd be doing commentary with it, like I promised before. And also, I'm gonna keep on recording for God of War Ragnarok
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't
and
they brilliant?
Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima, and this game as well, till the very end.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
So when I opened up the Daedalian key, I found out it was actually one of the like for Slytherin, it's a snake like coin. For Hufflepuff, it's the badger. Ravenclaw, it's the crow, and for Gryffindor, it's the lion. So I believe each time you collect one of those keys, you get like the main reward um, is I think it's like some cosmetic or like costume. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I'll make sure to collect all of
There's the
those.
fountain. I'm getting closer.
But
I'd better
yeah, I'll
keep
show
it.
the beginning of it at least. Okay. Finding them isn't that hard either. All you gotta do, well, not finding, putting them in the cabinets isn't that hard. All you gotta do is just press X and it'll slap the key in the
Why is your
hole.
boss so cheap?
So
It was only one page in a book.
I'll show you. But it all depends on your timing to get the key in the hole for the coin. So here it is right here. What you want to do is get the key in the middle right here. Huh. But yeah, the goal for the video is to get like 10 likes. We're almost close to 200 subscribers. Um, so the other thing is, once we hit 200, I'll make sure to share with
A
y'all
Daedalian key. I wonder where it
one of
might
my
lead me.
talents that I haven't really shown anyone publicly. For example, one of my talents is like I really love to sing,
There's the
and the
cabinet.
other one was
How do I get this key in there?
playing football. So
That's it.
I'll show you guys me
An
catching a
old
few
coin.
routes,
Perhaps Nellie knows what it
and
means.
that's about it. Granted, if I played football, it'd be in street shoes because I haven't had cleats that fit me in. Oh, dang, how many years it's been now? Probably like years. Probably like 8 years. But yeah,
I've been tempted to say I lost my one.
don't worry. Over the weekend, I plan on working on my next football history video. I believe after the Bears, it's the Bengals. So I'll talk about that team next in my next video for history. Let me know if you want that to be a podcast or just a regular video. But yeah, I've been having fun playing this game. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it
Yep.
unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something
I
grand.
believe there's up to like
I should
16
see
house
this through and
tokens,
find the
so
Slytherin house chest.
I'll show you guys where it is in Slytherin. I know not a lot of people want to be in Slytherin, but it all depends on the choices you make. In all honesty, not the house you're in.
Have you ever noticed the potion?
Hang on. But yeah, how's your guys' week been so far? Mine's been good so far. Been playing some Madden, not Ghostbusters, God of War Ragnarok, this game.
This must be my house chest. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
On my first profile, I have it up to like here, I believe. So I'll make sure to keep working on finding the house tokens. Um, when I'm not recording and other side missions. Unless there's ones that you want me to record, then let me know. But other than that, I'll work on the rest of them on my own, including field guide pages. Unless there's some that you want me to find, and then I'll record them. Let's see. Oh yeah, go to the beast class. This one is fun. And then we'll go to the caretaker and talk to Serona to get the pulso. Oh, it requires the pulso. My bad. Let's see. Where's map? Bell tower. Reminds me of that song from. Never mind. I was gonna say something else, but yeah, it was crazy. I was gonna say it reminded me of as a kid. I was like very little, like from Dora the Explorer. There was like that song Map and all that. But I think my little sister put it on because that's what she wanted to watch. And then what was the other one? I think that was it. But we watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from like the early 2000s. That one was good. Love that show. But let's continue on with class.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush.
Yeah.
Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Oh. Totally forgot about that.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you
And he
suppose
uses
the
his
pellets
tongue.
taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of nasal whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
Only
Stupid
one
thing.
problem. They're not gonna come off.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone.
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Sorry about that.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald.
Sorry about that, guys. But yeah. Turns out today's video will be a little short. I'll make sure to record an extra part,
They know a good egg
and
when
it'll
they see
be
one.
an hour long.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
The one thing I wish we had in this game was, what was it? I was watching the Goblet of Fire yesterday, and I wish that you could actually ride the Pegasus, or the Pegasi for plural use, not Pegasus. But I wish you could ride the Pegasus, singular use, I mean, and use that as the flying mount, including the dragon. And then for on land, I wish you could ride the unicorn. That'd be pretty cool. As an extra mount, as opposed to just like using your broom. That's what I wish Portkey Games would put in the game for this Harry Potter game, I mean.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
Sounds intriguing.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
She's a
I
little
wouldn't take
Darth
this to
Sidious
anyone
voice.
there. In
You
fact,
have
you're
my
the first.
senses
Really?
intrigued.
Well, thank you. I think.
As I said,
Not
we
senses.
think
Sorry,
alike.
guys.
Pleasant
That was a bad
surprise.
choice of words. What was it? Guess you could have said. I should have said.
Quite the weather we're having. Don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Oops. Thought that was another moonstone.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Never mind.
Stand
That was
back.
bad. Took too long to figure out. And there's the hippogriff.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Don't believe her? Just ask Draco Malfoy.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Well, duh, the hippogriff is pretty muscular. That's why it's a busybody.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
Yeah, I wouldn't say she made me nervous. I would say this.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
I mean, she does have a point. Otherwise, why would she be making a angry look when she was talking about the poachers?
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
Curiouser and curiouser.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Yeah, if I seem weird, it's because. So, if you guys remember Robin Williams, what he was known for is like doing many voices. So I like just do voices for humor, just make people laugh. Um, Other than that, that's about it. But yeah, probably should do the Caretaker's Lament. Forewarn you, it's gonna be a tough one, and it's gonna be at night. Oh crap! All right, so where's the? There we go. Travel there to potions, but yeah, I want to ask you guys, who is your favorite villain in any movie? Like, what's your favorite one?
It's a relief to finally have an archer.
For me, it's Darth Vader and let's see, who's another one? I'd say Smeagol, just because his voice is like interesting. Plus, it's pretty easy to do. And then Heath Ledger's Joker. That guy can make the Joker sound pretty good. I could even do an impression of his Joker and Christian Bale's Batman.
I used to like transfiguration, but now it seems to be getting awfully.
Dang, that kid's walking on a wall.
Someone would transfigure me into a squirrel. Then I wouldn't
That's
have
an
to worry
interesting
about doing
spell.
schoolwork anymore.
Everyone knows you can't conjure food. Haven't you heard of Gamp's law?
I almost thought that kid was a zombie for a second, walking on the side of it.
I haven't met any of my cousins until I came to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Yeah, I used to tell people I could do a Christian Bale Batman's impression. And they'd always ask me, hey, do it. So I'd do it, and what was the one line he said? It was from, It was from Batman Begins. So when he says, no, not when he says, when he talks to, dang it, what was his name? Was it Trask? Like, Gordon talks to one guy that was a partner that was dirty. And he said, I'm no rat, believe me, there's
Do you have a moment?
no one to rat to anyways. But Batman gets the dirty cop. And the cop says, like, we only going down to the Narrows in full force. And then Batman says, do I look like a cop? Sorry about that if it was too loud. But that's what he said. It was just flat out funny. And then what did the guy say? He said like he swore to God that he didn't do it, but then Christian Bale said, swear to me. But then what was the other one? For like my favorite Heath Ledger line from Christian Bale. Not Christian Bale, Heath Ledger. Um, Joker line is like, you see, you see these scars on my face. What was the rest of it? My father, he stuck a blade inside my mouth. He said, "Why so serious? Why so serious? Why so serious?" And he just
Hello again, Mr.
basically, I
Moon.
think he killed the guy.
I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts Caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
But yeah, that was just a small spoiler from the Dark Knight movie.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village,
Fetch.
those curious statues have begun appearing about the
Sorry
castle.
about that, my chair.
A fair number have been
Did that.
strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future.
Revelio.
Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First,
Well, he's scared to do
your
it.
daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Yeah, if you ask him what's in it for you, I think he's just gonna say that it's each time you collect one, your spell for Aloha Mora gets stronger. And the reason why I say this is because when I played in my first profile, as I collected more of the demiguise statues, the spell got more and more powerful because there's statues and doors. Not statues. There's chests and doors that unlock to collect more demiguise Actually, there is doors too. My bad. But yeah, there's things that you collect throughout the game, so that's why it's important for you to collect more of the demigods. Um, Sorry about that. Learned something from my Patriots. But yeah, I'm gonna just say I'd be happy to
I'd be
help.
glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
The other one I believe is in Professor Fig's room, and then I also think in the not defense against the dark arts, but the charms class as well. Those are just the basics.
Alohomora.
But yeah, it says use the left and right sticks to remove the sparks and rotate the dials until both corresponding gears are activated to release the lock. So you just gotta move it around until the gear for the green one on the far right, on the bottom right corner, I mean, it starts spinning. And then you gotta do the same thing for the top gear in the middle for it to turn. And then let go. And it opens.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the country.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you guys, who's your favorite um artist you like listening to? Or musician? Mine it's Tim McGraw. He's my favorite. Just cause what was it? Like we have a similar parental like his parents got split up and mine did too, so that's why I was saying similar. But yeah, my dad wasn't famous, so I'm not gonna say mine was like his, but my parents got married and then they divorced each other. But other than that, we're similar. And then I just was saying that also because how was it? Like I just really love his music is the main thing for me for Tim McGraw. The other one let's see, George Strait, um, Morgan Whalen, Blake Shelton. I listen to a little bit of reggae. So Bob Marley, Ziggy Marley. I think there's Damien too. Um, my uncle, he manages Fortunate Youth, so I listen to them too. They're really good. My favorite song by them was Midnight Lover. Because if you see the music video, you see the band members dressing up as Mario, Luigi, Ouija, and Wario, I think. And then there's a girl that plays as, what was it? I think she plays as Peach. Yeah, she's Peach. And they're all trying to find her, and they're racing in the carts like Mario Kart. That was a good video by them. And then let's see, for pop, I'll go. Oh shoot! For pop, I'm going with Michael Jackson. And who else? I think that's about it. Another thing for country, I would go with Johnny Cash. Who else?
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Dang. Waylon Jennings, Keith Whitley. I gotta start working on listening to Merle Haggard, and some other ones. But other than that, I know that's a lot of country, but when I was a kid, that's all I listened to when I was a kid was country music. But when I was in high school, I stopped listening to country. To one of my good friends I met. What was it like? I think it was like 7 years ago. He got me back in that country again. Shout out to my buddy Mace Renfree. He got me back in that country again. And that's about it for music. Oh, shucks. I hate how so much people are around when you're trying to find the demi-guys.
I know when I see a winning bet. And Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun-a-doo.
I thought I heard something.
Move, 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 move.
Perhaps not. Anyway, I had
Hallelujah. That was close. Much too close. Oh, snap. Oh, good golly, dude. Move. Good, dude. Now run. Run, Forrest, run. Sneaking.
Revelio.
As you see, each time you unlock a little Hamora, like level it up, you go behind this door and get that chest. Where was that spell? Oh. Spell, sorry. Field page. Brain fart. There.
Revelio.
That's why I studied. Move. See if I could solve this real quick. Okay, the spider is spider's 9. 10, 5. So 8 is dead guy, I think. And then 2 is the no. That's 3 is for the Narhorn. Or whatever the horn it is, I forgot what it was. Was it grapple horn? Yes, grapple horn. That's 3. So 3 and 3, that's 6 and 8. Huh. So is the thing that looks is Kniezel or something? I forgot what it was. Not Kniezel. It looks like that little thing from I forgot what it was in Star Wars. It was a little annoying things. Gotta go back to the room of requirement now. Right after the quest. Oh shoot! Move. That was really lucky. I gotta say, I'm glad they don't have a curfew. Because, man, that'd be annoying. Oh, you have detention for staying out too late.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
But yeah, the puzzles are pretty easy for getting the Aloha Mora unlocked. So each time you level it up, the puzzles aren't that hard. It's just the same puzzle, which is a lifesaver. Instead of making like super difficult, like the old DS game of Spider-Man Friend or Foe. Man, that was a pain to solve. But I'm gonna call it a game not a game real quick. I'm gonna call it a day for right now, but I'll make sure to record more tonight. And happy St. Patrick's Day, y'all. Enjoy your holidays and the weekend. See y'all later.